As a result of being around that man, Sean Puffy Combs, I don't sleep to this day. I have a problem sleeping to this day.
And he said to me, he said, yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm a snuffer.
I don't know what could motivate a person to have a party in a building where the person whose life he had influenced so enormously and whose life had been affected by her.
Usher has exposed the passing of Clive Davis on the 22nd of June 2026 at the age of 94. Old industry rumors and long-debated stories have resurfaced across social media and entertainment circles. Reports claim that Usher has spoken about the powerful influence Davis had on some of the biggest names in the music industry, including Diddy and Will Smith. According to these claims, Davis played a major role in shaping Diddy's early career, teaching him how to navigate the music business, build influential connections, and establish himself as one of the industry's most powerful figures.
You were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
In the early 1990s, after being discovered by music executive Clive Davis, Usher was sent to New York to pursue his dream of becoming a recording artist. As a teenager, he spent nearly a year living with Diddy, who was then an up-and-coming record producer. Years later, Usher reflected on that period, describing it as an introduction to an adult lifestyle that he believed was inappropriate for someone his age. What was meant to be mentorship and career development.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Usher was just 13 or 14 years old when he joined Diddy's New York camp, hoping to launch his music career. The arrangement was intended to give the young singer valuable exposure, industry experience, and important connections in a highly competitive business. Over the years, however, that chapter of his life has become the subject of intense public speculation. Various accounts have described the environment as fast-paced and overwhelming for someone so young. Additionally, a former bodyguard has made claims that Usher was hospitalized during that period.
What happened to Usher?
I heard about some music executive from the industry back in Harlem. I heard it from some music executives back in Harlem. And I'm not going to speak on their name. They doing programs and everything like that, and they may be doing something, they may speak on it themselves. But I heard it from some music executives.
What did you hear?
Bro, you know how people be talking, and we was around some people, something like that, and then some people might say, yo, I don't F with that dude. And at the time, I didn't even know who the F Usher was. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of situations. And when people say, yo, man, I don't F with them, I'm getting out that industry and everything like that. Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent him to the hospital? Man, nigga was bleeding from the butt. And that's what was said.
According to Jaguar Wright, Clive Davis was far more than just a music executive in Diddy's career. She described him as a key mentor who helped shape Diddy's rise in the entertainment industry. Wright alleged that Davis taught Diddy how to navigate the business, build influential relationships, and use his growing position within the industry to expand his power and influence. She argued that Diddy's success was not achieved alone, claiming that powerful figures supported and guided him throughout his journey. In her interview, as Diddy's influence in the music industry grew, his reputation expanded beyond producing hit records to mentoring and supporting younger talent. Usher has spoken about spending part of his early career under Diddy's guidance, while Justin Bieber also developed a well-known friendship with the music mogul during his teenage rise to fame. Meanwhile, Will Smith, best known for his acting career, has often been viewed as a mentor and role model to many emerging entertainers. At various points, Smith and Diddy appeared together publicly and shared professional connections within the entertainment world.
As a respected figure.
Will Smith and Diddy destroyed this young singer's career, and some are saying they R-worded him like they allegedly did to Justin Bieber and Usher. So Bryce Gray is an American actor and rapper who suddenly disappeared from the spotlight and dropped some major hints it had to do with Diddy and Will Smith's mentorship. He is now suing them both over his experience, and because many people say he was allegedly R-worded by the duo, Bryce started to act out in disturbing ways, similar to how Justin Bieber did. On July 13th, 2020, Gray was arrested by police following an alleged DV incident with his wife. Then in May 24, 2021, he spent time in prison for allegedly putting his paws on her. So Jaguar Wright said she witnessed young boys run from Diddy's house screaming from these mentorships.
According to claims made by Diddy's former bodyguard, an awkward moment allegedly took place at a celebrity gathering attended by several high-profile figures, including Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, and Matt Damon. The former bodyguard alleged that Diddy approached him during the event and expressed concern that Will and Jada were attempting to get close to Jennifer Lopez. He claimed that Diddy asked him to remain nearby in case Diddy when the future music mogul was in his early 20s, marking the beginning of a professional relationship that would later draw significant public attention. Over the years, many observers pointed to Davis as one of the influential figures who helped guide Diddy's rapid rise in the entertainment industry. Following Diddy's legal troubles, renewed speculation emerged online about the nature of their long-standing relationship. Commentators, including Jaguar Wright, have
memory working with Diddy.
You know, personally, I've got to tell you, he really is a major star in this film tonight. He's a spokesman all the way through. I met him before I ever knew of him. I met him when he was 21 years old, and I bought into his dream. And I financed Bad Boy Records. And we had an incredible run, an incredible period with all the artists that are touring, you know, from Mace and him, and obviously the great legacy of Biggie and, you know, Faith and 112, so that total, I don't want to leave anybody.
Jaguar Wright has alleged that Clive Davis played a controversial role in Whitney Houston's tragedy, even suggesting his involvement in the circumstances surrounding her tragedy. According to Wright, Davis sought to bring Houston back under his control, sending her on international tours despite her ongoing struggles with substance misuse. She claimed Houston performed in Kazakhstan while still using drugs, a troubling decision that highlighted Davis's influence. Wright further argued that Davis placed Houston in rehab before her U.S. return, attempting to clean her image for commercial purposes. These allegations paint Davis not as a savior, but as a figure prioritizing financial gain over Houston's well-being. Wright's account, though disputed, reignited debate about exploitation, control, and the hidden power structures behind one of music's greatest voices.
I feel like anything with her name on it is strictly for the purposes of finance.